Peace and blessings, everybody. Sorry for Supreme Bra in the building. Another video. Let's have some Supreme Bucks talk real quick, man. Title of this video, Are the Bucks a Paper Titan? Though it seems as if you listen to the mainstream media today, they are now implicating that the Milwaukee Bucks are nothing more than a regular season team. The Milwaukee Bucks are nothing more than a paper titan. Their record shows a great regular season team, but not a playoff team. The Bucks do not possess more ingredients than the Boston Celtics do to make it to the Eastern Conference Final. The Boston Celtics, according to all type of other major media outlets such as ESPN and Fox and all the other biased people, say that the Boston Celtics have something special, and the Bucks do not have anything special. We're not going to even get on Paul Pierce, the fucking dumbass of the year, which I'm going to give him that award real soon. He says the dumbest shit consistently all year. And of course he's biased because he's a former Boston Celtic. He told the public on camera that the series is over after just one game. Yes, the Bucks lost their first game at home. Yes, the Bucks should have maintained home court advantage by winning both of these games. Now we know they play tonight, and it's going to be a huge game. The excitement is in the air. They even called out the fans. The fans did nothing to help. I mean, that was nothing like that was said about the Bucks all year long. You know, everybody talked about how phenomenal Giannis was, how hard they are to beat, how well they shoot, how well they rebound and play defense, and there was going to be a surefire team to get out the East. All of a sudden, they played the Boston Celtics in the second round, which is a team they lost to last year in 7 games. All of a sudden, the Bucks lack ability to win against a team like Boston. Because you see, this is the tradition in the NBA. Whenever the Boston Celtics make it to the playoffs and in the postseason, they're automatically supposed to be in the finals. Okay? It's the Boston Celtics or the Lakers. Of course, the Lakers didn't make it this year, but you know, it's a tradition. You know, all these years, they are used to Boston being a titan in the East. You know, back in the old days, you were living some 80s shit. You know, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish, with all due respect, have been gone many years now. There is no championship coming to the Boston Celtics. There is no Eastern Conference Final berth coming to the Boston Celtics. And that's all due respect to Boston Celtics fans. Don't take this the wrong way. I enjoy a lot of the players on the Boston Celtics. I enjoy watching the Boston Celtics, but Milwaukee is my team. And if I can not sound biased, I would, but I can't because I have to sound biased because y'all know I'm a Bucks fan. But at the end of the day, I truly believe what I'm talking about. The Milwaukee Bucks people dropped the ball the first game, and I acknowledge that. But the Milwaukee Bucks will beat the Boston Celtics in this series. This series is going to be epic. It's going to be a coming out party. And I don't know what Giannis has to do, but to prove to the world that he's an elite player. But he's going to have to step up. And he's going to have to stop being humble. I mean, not to the point to where it's cocky, but it has to be toward the point where you don't make statements like, I can't guarantee that we'll win, but I guarantee we're going to play better or play hard, something to that effect. I didn't like Giannis saying that as the leader of the Bucks. And as this being a playoff atmosphere, this is shit talking season. The gloves are off, man. This is the team that humiliated you last year. Eric Bledsoe has to step up too, man. He played dry as he played last year in the series. We don't need to start that off like that. And we all know, ladies and gentlemen, the tempo you start off a series, It's how you end with. So you have to be intense. You don't want to start off dry. The Bucks did show some intensity by going on that 15-0 run and coming back, but they still ended up losing by 22 points, people. So we need them to step up. And then, I feel like this. Although they had a tremendous loss, the Boston Celtics has not made a believer out of me for this series win. The Bucks, if they drop this ball game, Boston has made a believer out of me. I'm going to be totally honest. If they come out there and bust the Bucks ass 2-0, I don't even care if the Bucks come back to Boston and beat them 2-0 right after that. Boston has made a believer out of me if they come and get this game from the Bucks. This series should be tied 1-1. I have the Bucks winning in 6. I don't even have this series going 7. And if it does go 7, I don't see the Bucks losing to nobody. But Eric Bledsoe has to step up his play. Brook Lopez has to shoot better. Nikolai Mirotic has to play bigger because that length off the bench is absent. It's just that Coach Budenholzer has to probably make a few adjustments as far as the rebounding goes off the bench when certain players go to the bench. Like when Giannis is getting a breather, Brook Lopez is on the bench. Maybe he's going to have to request more things from DJ Wilson, He's going to have to request more tougher play. He is going to have to do a little bit more dirty work. Stuff like that, man. I think George Hill will be an asset in this series. Malcolm Brogdon will also be back in Game 3. He may even come back tonight from what I'm hearing. But in Game 3, if that's where he's feeling comfortable at, that's fine. I feel like this, man, the whole thing is this. I feel like the Bucks just have too many weapons for any team they match up with. Whether it'll be Boston, Philly, or Toronto, they should win those series. Peace and blessings, everybody.